Hey everyone, yes, I look like this. But I don't care because it's amazing. It's amazing that I'm about to do what I'm about to do. And I have to talk about this because it's amazing. It's awesome to me. It's awesome at what I'm doing. This, for you all that have been following me, and if you haven't, please begin to chime in. Go back and look at some of my videos because stress, anxiety, and knowing, catching yourself as far as how to deal with it and how to make it work comfortably for you in your life is very important. For those of you that have been following me, um, I started making this video, started making this recent these recent videos because if you check back, if you scroll back on my page, I have had this page open, although it was under another name. I changed the name of it. I have had this page since 2009. Yeah, I think it was 2009. I have made these recordings like this every time something drastic, something traumatic, a life-changing event has happened in my life. Now, I couldn't make it. YouTube wasn't around when I got hit by a car at the age of 4. And I didn't make it when I don't think YouTube was up and running or will let you. I didn't have a YouTube page when I separated from my husband, when I walked away from my husband. But when I lost when my first sister passed away, my older sister passed away. Then a year later, my youngest sister passed away. Um, I found myself making recordings, and even my older sister's son and the baby that's on the picture with me, the little head. It's not my son. It's my sister's son, my older sister's son. He's 15 now. Well, going on 15. So I made, every time something drastic happened, I made these recordings. I don't know if I did or not when my father passed away in 2019. It was a lot going on, and I talk about that in my book. Um, Either the breath and either the story in her eyes or um the anxiety of Nyla. But it was, my mom was depression and feeling stuff and sensing stuff. My mom is more along the lines of the spiritual side, and she's always been that way. She's always felt things or expected things, or said something's about to happen, something is about to happen, and she'll just get in her quiet space and it'll happen eventually. Um, it was nothing that she can do about it. She just felt it happening. So my mom was depressed, my going through her depression spells. Um, my dad passed away. My mom secluded. Well, she got out for a while and she tried to be upbeat and do this whatever. And then, but she got back into her depression spells and into on December 9th, 19th of 2021. That's when I watched my mom's heart stop in the hospital. Um, it's been, after that, it was so much triggered anxiety from, it was so much triggered anxiety that came from my sister. It was so much that I was afraid of, had anxiety about going outside to just, I knew I had to talk myself through it every time. I would talk to myself through it in my head when I would have to, when I would have to go outside to run errands or do things for myself. There was no one here to help me. I have no husband here. I have no my friends. They have their own families, or either they live out of state. So I couldn't. I had to do this. So I had to do what I had to do. But just going outside, walking around the yard, doing yard work, um, planting flowers, digging in the garden, which I love to do. I love to do those things. I love to plant and to landscape and to just be involved in my garden, being involved outside. And I stopped that. I couldn't do that because what if something happened? What if somebody come around the corner? What if somebody walk up on me? I was just that mind state. And so I kept myself in the house when I would get home from running those errands. I kept myself in the house. And the last couple few times I have been out, I have not carried my gun. I didn't carry my gun. This is this is amazing. And for me to go outside now, I'm actually going outside to plant, to be in my yard, to be active in my yard, to go around the house, all the way around the house. I don't have a big yard, but it's a nice sized yard. The back of it is. And in my neighborhood, every on my street, everyone has a fenced in yard, and I don't. I'm the only one, the only neighbor on this block that doesn't. I'm going outside, y'all, to be in my yard, to be in my garden, to plant flowers. That's a big thing to me. That's a big thing to me. I'm going outside. I'm going outside. I'm going outside. I know I'm encouraging somebody by just saying this, but I'm going outside. If I can do it, you can do it. You have to push yourself. And if I can do it alone by myself with no one here, no husband, no friend to call, no, I'm not I'm going outside. I am going outside to plant flowers, to dig in the dirt. So that's a big thing to me. I'm getting a little emotional. I'll tell you all about that later. Bye bye. Have a good day.